You can come at me all you want. You can say whatever you want about me. I know, because I'm publicly out there and have all these things going on. But if you come at my family and attack my family, you better not miss. I say it that way because it's very important for those listening to grasp the whole story of what's going on. Now, a lot of you are waiting for this to come out. Some of you have no idea what the hell it's about, but we're doing this exclusive Let's Get Real episode because there was an article from a reporter that I interviewed with Investment News about DEI, specifically in the wealth industry. Now, it's going to be around here in one of these links, whatever. Go ahead and check that out. But I'll simplify it for you. I said, one, attacking DEI and getting rid of it is bullshit and is going to hurt our industry, specifically the money industry, drastically. Because guess what? Majority of people like to work with people who they're comfortable with, whether that's minorities or women, you name it. And if we get rid of a policy, then we're only going to have white dudes who are doing this whole thing. And guess where that's gotten us? Absolutely nowhere very well for those minorities and women. So that's the synopsis of what I spoke about. And for the others that are coming at me, hey, this is political and all that shit, guess what? That's not me making it political. Think about that. Also, I'm merit-based. Played collegiate football. Everything we did was performance and merit-based. I 100% agree to that, but you have to be able to get the best players on the field to play. And if some of them can't even make the team because of their names being wrong, who knows? LGBTQ, they're disabled, they're veterans, who knows, right? Whatever those situations are, if we can't get the best players on the field, how the hell are we going to have the ability to move forward and be a better country? Okay, so let's get off that politic little thing a little bit, because we're really here for those that have attacked me and came at me personally, which I'm good with, right? Just said that at the intro. I'm good with you coming at me. Don't attack my family and don't attack the loved ones at all. I speak up for those that are not able to be and able to speak up for themselves, don't want to speak up for themselves, or just don't have the ability or the platform to speak for themselves. Okay, so go ahead, check that article out. And then we're going to talk about some comments that were left by another advisor, multiple advisors, actually. So now that you've caught up, read that a little bit, I don't care if you pause this and went at it, but come back. So for those watching, we're going to have the comments here. For those listening, I'm going to read them out loud to you. So bear with me, everybody, on that. But I share it, obviously, because it's important. We're speaking up for others. Then I get this message. Granted, someone that a couple people I haven't spoke to for about a decade, 9 years, 8 years. Let's talk about that. So he starts off with story. I have no interest in your public debate of DEI, which is why I'm messaging you. One of the biggest qualities of successful leadership is that you get much further with people by spreading love and unity than tearing other people. You catch many more flies with honey than vinegar. DEI does the opposite. Something to think about. I love us all chatting yourself up. That's why I do the things I do. Public communication is amazing, but you went private. You didn't put this on the response. Why? I don't know. So my response was, one, our industry has stuck to the sidelines and being quiet that hasn't helped us. Though some of us need to step up and have these hard conversations publicly. Hence why they reached out to me for an article, right? Investment News isn't just going to reach out to everybody and have these conversations. Let's think about that. Number two, I said, I appreciate your private message, but if it's not something to say in public, then again, are we moving the needle at all? You immediately responded with, wish you best, my friend. Awesome. Cool. Conversation's over. Let's move on. Well, 2 hours later, comes back. Very interesting that you're claiming to want to have an open dialogue about tough topics. Yet you and your followers are bragging about how many people are unfriending you because, in fact, you're spreading hate, division, and victimization. I am not unfriending you, rather privately trying to help you see how much damage you are doing to your reputation and your quote-unquote cause by hypothetically doing exactly what you claim you are against. You shouldn't fall for the false narrative and propaganda and should focus on helping those to be successful regardless of their race and culture status. You make false claims against people who disagree with you, thinking you are taking a higher moral ground, but you have been misled and are spreading hate and division, thinking you are doing good. You should stop bragging about people who chose not to engage in your dialogue. If you are serious about making a difference, our industry has done a ton to help women and minorities. Sorry, I had to pause there because no. But you can't even see it because you have been blinded with DEI propaganda and you're publicly making yourself look really bad in doing so. I'm not unfriending you, but I'm not going to waste time arguing and or engaging with your divisive dialogue. You are better than that. Well, a lot of words there, a lot of big words, a lot of propaganda, actually, words from the media. I did not, if you would have read the article, anybody reading the article, did not just suffice about race, cultures, etc. By the way, the fact that is out there, that I won't know the statistic of exactly off the top of my head, but white women are the ones that have gotten more of the DEI policy than any others. So how are you going to come at that like that? By the way, I will, simple fact, it's just white men coming at me with conversations, which is really fun, and more from my industry than not. Makes you think. So I obviously didn't respond to that, one, because I was at my kid's soccer tournament, and boy, man, I got our ass beat that first game. But hey, we got better over time. Doesn't matter. He then responds to himself with a message that I had sent in 2016 about liking my page and following me. He said, I liked you after you sent me the above post. I guess you don't agree with the original post. Maybe the reason why people are unfriending you. They liked you because you said you are not going to do what you're doing. What you're posting is neither fun or interesting. It's political propaganda. Again, just trying to help. Do with it as you please. Yeah, by the way, I did post, and those catching up, I did post and say, hey, I lost four followers from yesterday's DEI article. It got up to 10. I think I've added 5 from now. Funny thing is, I have almost 5,000 followers on Facebook, and only losing 4 out of that. I think there's a lot amazing people out there then that either support me, around me, or I'm connected to. Losing 4 or 10 at this point, we'll be all right. He then goes on to respond to himself again 6 hours later, and this is the final one. This one attacked me more, attacked my family more, and is what inspired me to do this exclusive Let's Get Real episode, because it's very important for all of you to know that those who are in the battle in the streets and the war of this game that we have do get attacked all the time. And guess what? I'm going to call all of that bullshit out. All of it. So if you want to talk to me privately or whatever, and you say something, it's coming back out. The people are going to know. The people need to know. So here's the last message. Again, 6 hours later. Haven't responded since the original time. Good luck with your effort to be better than everyone else and fight the good fight of division while advocating for division. That sentence is fun. Just trying to help. One day, hopefully, you will see how brainwashed by liberal propaganda you have allowed in your life. You are on the wrong side of history, and your family will pay the consequences in the long term. First of all, fuck off. Don't bring my family into this. You don't know me. You don't know my family. I'm definitely not on the wrong side of history here. And if I am, so be it, and the collapse of America happens. Big deal. I will honestly pray for you and your family, and I hope that God will open your eyes before it is too late. And I am sure that you will now go post about me and possibly others who are trying to help. But my heart has always been in the right place. Again, I wish you the best, but hope that you one day will become serious about helping others to become successful rather than spewing your hate against the white man. Whew. First of all, I have a lot of white male clients and stuff. So you guys, let me know if I've been spewing hate against the white man. Just let me know that. Or did I bring up the fact that I think that we all should have the ability to get on the team so we can perform and see that. So you tell me, you guys take it what you will and tell me. But what I took from this is a few things that are going on in America right now. We will always have division and race. That's fine. That'll be there. We can't get around it. We have a huge divide when it comes, our socioeconomic divide, that I think is driving a bigger issue in our communities. 3, I believe in God. I'm a Christian and all that stuff. But for Christians to come attacking people and then using the word of God to try to back that up, yeah, get fucked. 4, the industry I am in, I have told many people I loathe entirely. I loathe entirely. Thank you, Grinch, for that one. Is because of this shit right here. It's been around so long, and it's only helped really one demographic out the most. And as others try to come up, there's just repeatedly attacks on attacks on attacks. And our industry has done such a good job to react to what's going on. We are now stepping up and being proactive. That's why I have this series. That's why we're coming out with many more of these, and a lot of my colleagues are too, and we're pushing the envelope, because now is the time that people can actually own who they work with to build their own wealth in the way that they want to build their wealth, not what they're told to do, and not with getting their money stolen, doing these stupid ass meme coins put on by our president or anything else. That is my message today. No, it's not easy. No, it's not fun. Yes, it's fucking hard. And yeah, I cuss a lot in this one specifically, but this shit hits home. And if you attack my family, the people I support and are here for, you better not miss.